It is mating season for coyotes, and you should be on the lookout if you're planning to be outside, especially in the evenings. News 19's Walker Lawson has more from Kershaw County.
We see kind of an uptick in sightings in the winter. A lot of that is kind of a combination of it's breeding season, although that's probably coming to an end here soon.
Jay Buffalowski with the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources says people across the state are seeing more coyotes this time of year.
You know, the normal winter loss of foliage on the trees, and you know, sometimes you can see a little farther into the woods. Also, the daylight is, you know, it doesn't stay daylight as long, so a lot of times people are coming home right at about the time coyotes are becoming active, which is right at dusk. And so, you know, those kind of come together to create more sightings. Certainly winter, sometimes food is limiting, so they have to move around a little bit more to find food. But yeah, also with the breeding season, there tends to be a little bit more defending a territory.
Leaving residents like Lynn Conto concerned for her dogs, cats, and chickens, as Conto says she's seen coyotes in her yard.
And kind of lurk around our property, watch our animals. We usually keep animals in. We have a cat at the barn we brought to the house, and so it's going to stay in the house for a little while. We keep the chickens in the run for a day or two after the one passes through. We keep a better eye on when the dogs go out at night to go to the bathroom.
You know, they may see other dogs as competition. You know, anytime you have animals that are competing to breed.
SCDNR recommends keeping your pets inside, and if you are walking a dog and see a coyote, make sure you pick up your dog and do not run. Reporting in Kershaw County, I'm Walker Lawson, News 19 WLTX.
Well, coyote breeding season ends in March. Once it ends, sightings should go down. Now, coyotes first appeared in our state about 30 years ago in the upstate, and they continue to expand. They're presently in all counties across the state. The average adult weighs about 35 pounds, but they can get up to 50. They're mostly grayish and brown to reddish tan and can be all black. Coyotes appear a little more sleeker than a domesticated dog. They have a flatter forehead and a more pointed snout. Also, coyotes appear to have longer legs and a bushy tail. The breed of dog that has the closest resemblance to a coyote, you see it right there, it is the German Shepherd.